welcome back. We will talk right now about positive and negative days of the lunar calendar. Please use common sense when planning your life accordingly to the lunar calendar, the same way you use the weather forecast recommendations. For example, do not trust a calendar blindly if it's stated that this lunar day is excellent for drinking alcohol. Please know your limits and do not drink to half a life condition and or until you will get liver disease. Please use common sense and take recommendations from the lunar calendar wisely. Some people consider some lunar days to be very unlucky, such as 3rd, 5th, 12th, 13th lunar day, 15th, and 29th. These are not to be confused with the days of the calendar month, as I mentioned before, as they lunar days. But from my experience, those negative lunar days are very individual. I tested out this system on myself over 2 years, and also I observed my friends and relatives, and I can tell you almost to the point of 100%, I'm sure, that the lunar day, the bad lunar days in which you were born, are actually lucky days for you, as well as you need to find out which positive lunar days are not that good for you. For example, I give you my own example. I was born on the 23rd lunar day, which is 5th of February, and I will not mention the year because I'm always 17. So I was born on the 23rd lunar day, which is the bad lunar day. And it's a great day for me. If I would like to have some important events in my life, I plan them on this day, and they're always successful. But I discovered that 6th lunar day and 16th are bad days for me. Despite the fact they are positive lunar days for everybody else, I mark those days and I avoid doing many things or exhaust myself with exercises on this day, because those days are usually when I do not have much energy. I recommend to take knowledge about lunar energies and test out the lunar calendar on yourself, making notes of which days are the most successful for you. Another pleasant discovery I noticed that every time I have a haircut on the excellent lunar day, I always get financial income in the nearest future. The projects that I start on the excellent lunar days are the most successful, and my travels on the excellent and good lunar days are very smooth and painless. When I travel on terrible or bad lunar days, I have terrible experiences on bad days. For example, the flights were delayed, my luggage was lost, the trips were exhausting and unpleasant. Another example, if you would like. I had wisdom teeth removed. So one wisdom tooth I removed before the full moon, and another wisdom tooth I removed after the full moon. Here is my experience. The teeth, they had very similar roots and they were not very much complicated, but the recovery process had a drastic difference. The wisdom tooth extraction I had after the full moon was very successful and healed completely in 5 days. The other wisdom tooth, the extraction that I had on a bad lunar day before the full moon, made me suffer a lot. The wound was infected, it was very painful. It was healing slowly over 3 weeks versus 5 days. And I learned my lesson. I plan any medical procedures or manipulations or skincare only on the excellent lunar day and in the right zodiac sign. For ladies or men who would love to have some injections, especially Botox or plastic surgeries. This information is crucial. So when you will do it on a wrong lunar day, you can damage yourself so much. The recovery will be so long and the result will be absolutely unpredictable. So please make sure that you will choose the correct lunar days for you in the proper zodiac sign. I will explain about all of this in the separate video because it's a big subject as well. Many things to speak about. Another great advice for people who want to lose any extra weight: do it after the full moon. You will achieve your fitness goals much faster. So when the moon is growing, we are accumulating energy and liquids in our body. After the full moon, any exercises, any carbs eaten will be digested faster. So we will lose much faster. If you will do cardio or you will do interval trainings, they will be more effective and you will lose more and you achieve the goals faster. I checked it on myself. I lost 5 kilograms in basically these 2 weeks after the full moon. I'm very happy, and I didn't lose anything on the after the new moon when the moon was growing, and then I lost another 2 after the full moon, which is excellent. It's so nice that every month we have 1 day of a full moon, and then after we can lose everything extra that we accumulated before the full moon. It's not a secret that moon affects the element of water, of which we consist of 60% liquid, including the high and low tides, the plants, the animals, the female cycle and pregnancy, the process of energy exchange, and so much more. After the detailed description of each of 30 lunar days, I will give you the information about the moon in every zodiac sign. In the end of my ebook, there is more information about those days of a week. Please check the internet on which lunar day you were born, and keep in mind that if that day is considered a negative day, it will be positive for you. I stress on this again. Accordingly to some positive days will be not very good for you. I recommend you again to make your personal research and check which days are positive for you and which are negative. Welcome aboard this fascinating adventure. I'm very happy you joined me, and I will tell you more in the next video. Bye bye.